Merry Meet Annie here, Community Vlogmas for December 19th, 2019. Is it the 19th? It's the 18th. Yeah, I'm not so good at tracking days. When I retired, I stopped knowing, especially in the wintertime. I forgot, I don't know what day of the week is. I definitely don't know what the date is. In the season, which around here means when the tourists come for the beach, I always know when it's the weekend because it gets really busy. But in the winter time, when things are slowing down and only the diehards come to visit the beach, I have no clue what day of the week or what date it is. I don't need to know anymore, and I kind of like that. So this morning I watched my friend Rose take on this, and I was laughing as he was struggling at the beginning of his. He said, whoops, I should have looked at the question ahead of time. So that kind of gave me a heads up this morning what the question for today was. And I thought, oh crap, did I write that one? Because I remember even when I wrote it thinking, I have no idea how I'm going to answer this. I might not be using the name from my path that many of you would assume that I would use. I'll leave it up to you to notice what I'm not naming myself. I would say, first and foremost, I'm a universalist. A universalist. Someone who is inspired by and steals and borrows things from every philosophy and religious path that I study. I find the similarities between everything, and I swear that's what I build my personal practice on. Not intentionally, but that's the way it ends up. So first and foremost, I would say I am a universalist. I seek the wisdom in all traditions, throughout all time. So that would be the first thing that came in mind for me. Secondly, I would say I'm an earth-based practitioner. That what I believe and what I do is centered on nature and the wheel of the year. So there we have universalist, earth-based practitioner. And I would then say of ceremonial magic. A great part of what is central to my practice is the working of magic. And I'm a ceremonialist. I love my ritual. I love my circle. I love whatever it takes to create the environment I prefer within which to work with my guardians, my guides, and my gods to get stuff done. So I'm a universalist, earth-based practitioner of ceremonial magic. And yep, I know, it's a mouthful. But I couldn't think of anything that would be the one word. The closest would be universalist, because as a universalist, I'm inspired by all traditions. And it's also a matter of working with the universality of energy. So if I had to come down to one word, I suppose I would come down to universalist as my first choice. And there's a lot of meaning to the universalist when it comes to who I am as a Unitarian universalist also, which I may have addressed in a past video, might in a future video. But for now, in this moment, universalist to me, in the descriptor of me, means inspired, moved by, and challenged by in all the good ways. All the practices and philosophies I have studied and then chosen to embrace over my years. I wish you all mirth and reverence. Merry part.